Yep.
Here.
Juwan next to Don.
It's my STEEZ and you know 1 over.
And so we bring you to round 9 tips and predictions.
All right, man. Let's get it on.
First game we got Saints versus Geelong. I got Geelong winning this by 30 points. Geelong's just been looking like a real put together team these last few weeks. These last 3 weeks, despite they lost against Sydney, which could have went the other way very easily in my opinion. Despite that, they've been looking like a great team, and I just don't see the Saints like combating Jeremy Cameron something about Jeremy Cameron just put Geelong together in such a great way that I don't see them really losing to no teams anytime soon, especially a team that isn't consistent. And the Saints just aren't consistent. So yeah, Geelong got this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I agree with you. I also think they should actually won the game against Sydney. They could have won either way, but I think Geelong should actually won that. But the fact of the matter is they didn't, and they're going to get St. Kilda this week. So I think actually that Geelong is going to win by 64 points. I feel like St. Kilda struggled with Gold Coast, and they both just were looking kind of awful at times during that game. If they come out with that same type of cleanliness and sloppiness to the ball, Geelong's gonna make them pay for it, bro. Like they were already on Richmond, they were taking the ball down from the D50 to the 450, so it might just be even more dirty for them boys. So I think Geelong by 64 points.
Cool. All right, next game we got Sydney versus Collingwood. Go ahead.
So, I think Collingwood looked real good last week. They did. They were dominant pretty much the whole game. Darcy Moore at back, I don't know if that was the sole reason for them really turning up like that. But I don't have confidence in the forwards. If they have to put Darcy Moore at forward, I'm not confident that Collingwood's even confident in their forward line. But when they are playing well, I can see them winning this game, but I'm going to bank that they won't follow up as a good effort as they did last week. And Sydney will effort it out like they do every week. Sydney's going to bring that effort, and they got the youngsters that will. Buddy's not going to get shut down like he did last week, in my opinion. And I think Sydney will win this game by 12 points.
All right. So I got Sydney winning this game by 20 points. Sydney is another team that's been looking good these past few weeks. Sydney's only had 2 losses, 3 now since they lost last week. But before that, it was just GWS and Gold Coast, which are games I think they really could have won. They were just out of form. And Sydney's a good team. It just depends on if their age, their inexperience, if you will, gets the better of them.
Mm-hmm.
And since Buddy's back and Tom Hickey's playing,
He's playing good.
I just don't see them losing to a team like Collingwood, who's at pretty much the bottom of the ladder right now, with only 2 wins this season. Even though Collingwood had a decent game last game, Pendlewood kind of turned up a little bit. Pendlebury. But he's turned up a little bit. The goalie, he showed what he could do. I just don't think it's enough to really take out Sydney.
And see, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Collingwood does win. Like you said, the youth and the inexperience might come into factor with Sydney, and Collingwood has players like Scott Pendlebury that's been there. So, and I think it's strong to have that player in the midfield to do damage where they have the youth. But I think Warner's in the midfield and Golden both in the midfield, and both of them are very young players. So, I wouldn't be surprised if Collingwood wins this, but I'm backing Sydney on this one.
All right. Next game we got Hawks versus North.
Worst game of the week.
Oh yeah, definitely. This game is gonna be boring as fuck.
I agree. Unless CJ just runs the whole time, it's gonna be boring, bro. I got Hawks winning this, however, by 27 points. I could be dead wrong. I can see North winning this game. This could be the first win. I think it's a good chance for North. But guess what? You got Davies, Uniac, and Zerha on your team. So I don't know, bro. They look good in the corridor, like I said, but when you force them wide, I don't really see them doing anything. They don't really have too much of direction, bro, especially when they run into trouble. And they when they put themselves in a good position, they drop the ball a lot, too often for my liking. So Hawks about 27.
All right. So I in my notes, bro, I said the Hawks are gonna win this, but I'm gonna go North. Just for the controversy, just cause these are two teams. I'm gonna go North by 12. Just cause these are two teams that don't play full games of footy ever.
That is true.
I see North on more of an upward trend than the Hawks are. So maybe this will be the one game that North wins this season. Because it's going to have to be against a team that doesn't play full games. Right? You either got the Hawks or the Curls pretty much. Don't let me down. I tipped y'all 3 times.
Did you?
I think so.
Freo?
Yeah, when they played Freo, this last game.
And now.
Yeah, this is my 3rd time tipping y'all. After this, it's over with, for real. Y'all already deserve the wooden spoon, so... Yeah. Alright. Next game we got Gold Coast Suns versus Brisbane.
Yeah, this is going to be an ass whoop. I think this is going to be a clean, smooth, grown man ass whooping. Just the way Gold Coast played last week against the Saints, that sloppy shit is not going to work against Brisbane, bro. Brisbane is a make you pay team, and I think this is going to get bad. I like Gold Coast, I like Hugh Greenwood and Brandon Ellis, but those 2 players are players that I'm kind of confident in. Now, the rest of the squad, you got Ben King, you got a couple players, but nah, as a whole, the squad, nah, bro. Brisbane meshes very well, and they got forwards. They got Harris Andrews at the back. They got the forwards with Charlie Cameron and Danaher, and then the midfield is the strongest part of the game. So it's an ass whoop by 56 points, bro.
Yeah, I got Brisbane winning by 35. Pretty much all the same reasons, bro. Brisbane's just a better team all around. Gold Coast doesn't have the experience, the talent. They're just not a good enough team to take out Brisbane.
And a hot Brisbane.
Right. 4-game win streak, Brisbane.
Looking very promising on 5. That's great. That was quick.
Next game, we got Richmond versus GWS. I got Richmond winning by 25. Although I think GWS is coming into form, I think they're looking real good. I just don't think they can take out Richmond. I don't think they're at a point where they can take out a top tier team. And even though Richmond's been kind of falling behind these last few games, I still consider them top tier. And GWS is knocking on that door, but until they show me they can beat and play good against top tier teams consistently, I just don't see y'all beating one. So, yeah, Richmond by 25.
Yeah, I think Richmond just was too well put together as a team. They've been there, done that. GWS, they're short-handed on the injuries too, and the effort is what puts them in the game. I got Richmond by 35, but I can see the lead being less than that. I can very well see Giants win if Richmond plays the way they did last week, but I definitely don't even think that will happen, bro. I don't think Giants will put that type of pressure on Richmond to do that. I think Richmond's style and the game that they have, I think GWS will will have at them. I don't think they'll defer them from their game plan and they'll win. So 35 points.
Next game we got Port versus the Bulldogs. Probably the best game of the round.
I'm hoping so.
What you think?
I got the Bulldogs by 18. Bulldogs, even though that it was tough against the Carlton team that they would kind of expect to win against pretty handily, I think you kind of know what you're getting from the Bulldogs. Port, not so much, in my opinion. They show up sometimes they don't. Fantasia shows up sometimes he doesn't. But even when he does show up, it's not guaranteed that he's kicking goals. So you really don't. I don't really know what you're getting from Port. Charlie Dixon started showing up later on in the season, but not in the beginning. Robbie Gray seems like to be one of the couple consistents, along with a couple forwards that they have. But I don't think they'll get it done against the Bulldogs. Too strong in the midfield. Maybe too strong on the forward line too for the defense. Alir will be okay, but I think they'll neutralize Alir. 18.
So, I got Port winning by 10. I think they really just took it easy last week. I don't think we saw much from their stars last week. I think they were saving it for this game against the Dogs. Just like West Coast took a little break from their star players for a little easy game.
Yeah.
Port did the same thing last week, and now a true contender, a true finals team that they're going up against, I think they're going to put that pressure on. I think the Dogs are a little wobbly still. I think they were out of form against Carlton, and I think if they play like they did last week against Carlton, Port is going to take advantage of that, and they're going to finish the game out. So, yeah, I see Port winning this game.
You better than fucking not.
All right. Next game, we got Essendon versus Freo.
All right, Essendon versus Freo. Freo, I guarantee you're not going to have more goals than behind, so there's always that left on the table on points. I just have to go Essendon. I think they have a lot of younger players that can turn up, even though the Jake Stringer's hurt. I think that will hurt them a lot. I don't think we'll see Essendon even near their best. I think it might be enough to get the job done against Freo. Freo just kind of sucks, man. Like, it just kind of suck, man. Just with Nick Cox and Harry Jones, I think he turned up a little bit last week. And Zach Merritt and Darcy Parrish in the midfield, I think it might be too strong for them.
Yeah, I agree. Freo is ass. I got Essendon winning by 20. Essendon is just a more well-rounded team. I think they're a more tough, gritty team, and I think that's really all it takes to be Freo. As long as you put pressure on them, let them know that you're there and you're ready to play, you will get physical with them. I think they back off. Nate Fife, he hasn't really been doing nothing this season. Well, at least nothing on the scoreboard. Andy Brayshaw, you just push him around a little bit. He gets out of play. So
he is a little baby at boy.
Yeah, Essendon is a physical team, so yeah, Essendon whooping their ass.
Yeah. They talking about Freo being a fucking final side, bro. They talking about with the injuries and shit. I'm like, bro, you better stop talking about them and start talking about it. Never mind.
Next game, we got Melbourne versus Carlton.
Yeah, so Melbourne's better than the Western Bulldogs to me. I can see Bulldogs beating Melbourne, but I think Melbourne's top dogs right now. I think we might, even if we do put up the same kind of effort, I don't think we'll win against Melbourne. We just have fundamentals that we just need to work on. And I hope they are fixable issues. I just don't think, I think Melbourne's the best defensively teams, the best defensive setup, has the best defensive setup in the league right now. They just commit as a team to defend. Forwards come back defend, midfield come back defend to help out, just to have the numbers at the contest. And I think they'll just whoop our ass by 30, man. I don't think we're ready for them boys.
Yeah, I got Melbourne winning by 25, and Melbourne's defense is just too good for y'all.
This shit crazy.
And that's pretty much what it comes down to. Y'all offense isn't enough to break through their defense, and they have scoring options as well that will break through your defense. So I can definitely see this being a blowout. This game is definitely going to test where y'all are.
Facts.
So I'm excited. I mean, I'm definitely excited for this game. Y'all have been looking better every game these past few games. So this is about to be, the ultimate test for y'all, pretty much.
So who do you think gonna win the matchup? Stephen May or Harry Mackay?
Stephen May. If Stephen May shut down Buddy, he's gonna shut down Harry.
Talking about the Coleman leader.
Yeah.
What fuck? Boy, you wearing blue do-rag? Wear blues, boy, Carlton. Anyways, next game we got yo boys. Y'all got the last game of every week, bro. Y'all boys last every time.
Damn, near seemed like it, bro. That shit terrible.
West Coast Eagles in Perth versus Adelaide Crows. I don't think this is much of a contest. I think. Unless you want to go first, I don't care.
Oh, this an ass whoop. West Coast Eagles all day, every day. You already know that. We gonna whooping these boys by 65 in Perth at home. We don't even need our star players. We can keep Brandon Archie. We can keep Jermaine. We can keep goddamn. We can keep the midfield scoring this game. We can get Jamie Cripps a few points in there. We can get Patrick Shelley a few points. We can get Gaff a few. We can just test out. We might we might even send Tom Cole over there to get a few goals.
Might take him right off the bench to score.
We just gonna be playing around with y'all boys, man. Like, come on now, y'all in Perth. This is a practice game, and y'all been playing like shit.
Oh my god,
this ain't even really no contest, man. Hey. Y'all come out to the Perth, come out to the Optus if you want to see West Coast practice field. A little practice game. Little scrimmage match against some Crows, if you will.
Hell no. All right, so me, I got West Coast funny. I got them winning by like 62. Crows just ass, bro. Like, for real. If West Coast and Adelaide were to merge teams, Tex would make the cut and everybody else would just be VFL, a WAFL team for West Coast, bro. Like, them boys ass. Nah, I'm ODing, I'm tripping, but yeah, they just, West Coast just plays two together, bro. Like, Petrocelli be coming in the key moments. There's just certain players, they have too many players that come in key moments, whereas Adelaide looks like they have the players who are scared at the moment. They just let the moment get away from them, and the game gets away from them. And then after that, it's too late. Like, and if Tex doesn't do much, you're not doing much. So we'll see if Barras and the defense can go ahead and shut Tex down. Well, it's gonna happen. Tex might not get shut down. The ass whoop is gonna happen, but you might lighten the ass whooping blow, if you will, if Tex can go ahead and get 4 goals or so.
We still whooping their ass though.
Yeah, for sure. I was thinking maybe 40 something. If Buddy gets yeah.
I'll be surprised if they score more. But they've been scoring 30 now. They ain't gonna score more than 45.
Oh, they probably gonna score more than that, bro. I think they'll get I think y'all just turn up. I think they'll get 60, bro. But I think y'all about to turn up to 120, 130.
Oh shit, but bro.
Can you name me one defender for Adelaide? Because I'm struggling right now. Y'all lucky, bro.
We do got a sweet ass week, bro.
We got a tough ass week.
Yeah, that's all games, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, all the usual YouTube shit.
All the usual shit. Follow social media. You know how it goes, man. STEEZ, TheDon AFL. On everything. Instagram, Twitter, Slot.
Yeah. All that's going to be below somewhere down there. It's probably going to be a little thing up here somewhere. There's probably going to be things all over Wait, you here for Charlie Cameron, bro?
That's what I was just about to say to Charlie Cameron, bro.
Goddamn.
Oh, that Papley boy. He got hurt.
Who was that? Who was that?
Mason Redmond.
Oh, yeah.
And then the other nigga was. Who was it? Sydney? Who hasn't played just now? Oh, Taranto. GWS, right?
Yeah.
Taranto, I think.
Yeah.
That wasn't Taranto.
We gotta figure out. I gotta figure out who my favorite celebration is.
I gotta figure out what Carlton celebration are.
What McCall be doing?
That boy just be chilling.
He do be chilling, bro. This nigga be catching marks and just be
putting his head down, walking that shit off and shit.
Yeah. every week where you just catch it and hold it and look at it for a little bit.
You said who?
McCall. That shit be every week.
I need somebody with some energy. Oh, he got the energy.
Yeah, he just need to turn up more, bro.
He do. Yeah, like 2 goals.
Okay. We need some hype man too, bro. We need Rioli back. I know that's our hype man, bro. I know that's the hype nigga, bro.
Ryan don't be turned, do he?
He's slick dude, but I don't know his little signature. No signature shit from him, bro.
Oh, he got his Makai. God damn.
It's like,
Eddie be turned up though, a little bit. He ain't no energy nigga though. Walsh is regular.
I got too many scores, bro.
We need Cripps to turn up.
Hey, I wouldn't mind building a better defense and getting rid of some of our scores because we got hella niggas that can shoot.
We can, no? Let us get one.
First, let's get Cripps, bro.
Well, why the fuck would you want Cripps at everybody?
You
You said defender.
Cousin combo, bro. Yeah, if it was out here. Oh, I'll take Liam Jones, though.
Sure. We don't even know you better than Liam Jones, bro.
Sorry, bro. I'll take Liam. Please. Who faster? We ran in.
Liam Jones, is the one-on-one defender like that, bro. But when it comes to, zones and shit, bro, that boy was lacking one play. That nigga, all he had to do was turn his head, bro. But no, he just lets Josh Bruce chill, bro. That last goal, bro, Josh Bruce, bro. Liam Jones. Wiedering was fire. And he's younger, I think. So I think our core is Wiedering, Makai, Walsh.
I don't know, bro. Because it looked like Oscar Howard might be standing there on defense.
That's wild. How you feel about that? Because shit, you just said
My nigga was nice on defense last game, though, bro.
He did some fire juke shit.
He did fire juke shit. That nigga had a nice ass smother, bro.
Yep. Around the same spot on the field, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
He putting the effort on that shit, boy. He looking like Darcy
I
Moore.
was just gonna say that. That nigga might be our Darcy. That shit crazy. That shit crazy as fuck.
So much shit is changing, bro, through the season, bro. I didn't know AFL be switching players and positions just so freely like that, bro. It's weird.
Yeah.
Eddie Beck's gonna play halfback.
Eddie Beck's gonna retire from that.
Oh God, he gonna have
to.
He'll be like, nah, David, I can't do that. I'm older than you, David. I wonder if he's older than David. See, they probably on the same age. They peers, nigga. I know that. They peers, probably.
I think Eddie like 36, bro.
Eddie?
Yeah. I think. I don't know. Goddamn, we still recording, so we got it.
Chop it up.
Yeah.
Chop it up.